Hi. I thought that instead of doing and just telling you about myself, maybe I could just do a video, seeing that this is a web-based teaching course. So hi, my name is Taylor McKechnie, and I am one of the participants in the web-based teaching online course at the U of L this year. I'm originally from Rainbow Lake, Alberta, which is about 15 hours north of here. There's lots of bugs there. It's a really small town, and that was where I was born and raised. I came down to the U of L about 4 years ago to do both of my degrees. I'm in the combined degree program, so I have a degree in biology, and I'm just finishing up my degree in education. I'm actually doing my PS3 in the fall in Warner, so I'm really excited about that. Teaching for me has always been one of my passions, so it's super exciting that I'm almost at the end of my journey and I'll finally get to start teaching soon. When I was introduced to this project, I was really excited. I'm really excited to take this whole course, actually. I have a very personal connection with web-based teaching in that my high school was very small when I grew up, and so most of my high school courses were actually completed by doing web-based teaching. I participated in video conferencing courses that had anywhere from 2 to 11 students, and not that I grew fond of doing online teaching, but I discovered that some students, that's the only way that they can learn. They don't have the option of these big cities that have these courses. And as a teacher, I really want to be able to provide that opportunity to students like that, but also to students in my classrooms. Sometimes I feel like online teaching is just used as the way of filling time or, oh, look at this really cool thing. But online teaching and online learning can actually enhance what you're teaching in the classroom, and it can be used very purposely, and that's what I want to do as an educator. I want to use the internet and I want to use technology in a meaningful, purposeful way so that students get more learning that they couldn't just get from the traditional classroom. What I hope to get from this course is, like I said, I want to be able to make online learning authentic and engaging, just like traditional learning in the classroom is. I often find that teachers say, oh, it needs to be traditional learning because online learning, like, you don't get to do as much or they don't learn as much. And I want to make sure that online learning, students can learn as much and do as much as you can in the classroom because, like I said before, not everybody has the opportunity to be in the classroom all the time. When I was doing this project, I came across the tool of Prezi. Now, I know a lot of people are very familiar with Prezi, but I was not one of them. And I know that lots of my peers and students during practicum use Prezi, so I thought it would be a really good tool to explore, especially for this project. What I found with Prezi immediately was it is extremely eye-catching, and it really goes with the whole engaging and involved classroom experience that we're kind of going for. I know when you compare it to PowerPoint, it's so much more flashy and exciting, and the pictures are flying everywhere. And I know for me, just when I looked at a couple of them, I was like, wow, this is something I'd really want to use in the classroom. Not just as an educator, but as a student, I would much rather watch a PowerPoint of something like this than something that I've been exposed to in the past. In addition, Prezi is a relatively easy system to use if you have a little bit of technology background. I know at first I struggled trying to figure out how to put everything into this presentation, but as I kept going, like, it only became easier. So I think if you have the drive to learn and you want to explore new technologies, Prezi could be a really good technology to use within the classroom. As well, it's free, they're public, so students could view these at home, they could view them in the classroom, you could keep on viewing them, and parents would have access to them too, which would be a good way to get them involved in the classroom as well. The one thing that I really love about Prezi that goes along very well with my teaching philosophy is collaborative learning. I'm a really big believer in collaborative learning and the teacher not being the only one that is teaching students. I really think that there is value in them learning from themselves, learning from others, and learning from experts in different fields. And I feel like Prezi is a really good tool to allow students to do this. Students have the ability to work from different computers on the same project. People can add or change things. You can share these on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. There's so many mediums that these presentations and things can get across to students that I really think it will be a powerful tool coming up in the classroom. In other educational courses that I've taken, a large base of my resources and looking into stuff has been into globally connected classrooms. And I think that Prezi will be a really interesting and good tool that I can add to this. So I'm really excited that I chose to look into it. The rest of my presentation kind of goes into further the different things that I've talked about in this video, as well as provide some practical applications that teachers can use if they were interested in using Prezi in the classroom. These ones spread for all subjects, not just science, so I encourage you to check them all out. As a final note, I'm looking forward to working with everybody in this class for the next 3 weeks. I'm a really strong believer in feedback and communication, and so for me, when people review and look at my stuff and let me know how they think, that's how I'm going to learn best. And I think that's one of the best things about the teaching is everybody's always teaching everybody. So going forward, I would really love to be open with communication with both my instructors and all of the peers in this class. And I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this. Bye.